up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy DMV back with another one. Before you do anything, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. Now, this week, the list is going to be a little different. It's going to be very similar to what it was last time, but keep in mind, I'm going to throw a little bit of wrinkles in the game because you never know. The draft, a lot of things happen. A lot of teams don't pick where they're supposed to, so let's take a look, all right? This guy actually stayed pat at the position this week at number 5, but this guy's an explosive receiver. If you haven't had a chance to go look at him, go look at him. You guys know Deebo Samuel out of South Carolina has garnered a lot of interest from the Cowboys, and with Randall Cobb on the 1-year deal, with Tavon Austin on the short deal, bringing him in with the value pick at 58, and being able to stand pat where we are. This gives the Cowboys great value in a long-term answer. This guy at number 4, somebody ran a 4.740, so his value might go down. While a lot of analysts are saying that he stays pat, I believe he's still a great player. I still think that he's a really good player. He has really good film, but you never know, man. Sometimes measurables and all of this type of stuff make people go down the board. Remember last year, Connor Williams was supposed to be a round 1 pick, then all of a sudden he fell to 50, and the Cowboys were able to stay pat and get him there. Well, this year, you never know. Taylor Rapp might fall to about 50. Maybe the Cowboys could use one of their picks to come up and get him, but I think that Taylor Rapp in the second round is definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Now, this guy right here, I talked about him last week, has really good hands, is pretty nimble for his size, a guy that can play multiple positions on the inside, whether it be 0, 1, or 3. The thing is, a lot of analysts have him as like a 3rd round grade, and this is the reason that I have him as one of the guys that's in play for the Cowboys is that interior defensive line, they have not really addressed that. They have not addressed that this offseason. They have addressed defensive end. And so I believe that Gerald Willis is in play right there because he's on every major list as far as interest from the Cowboys. And being that, maybe a value as far as being one of the best players on the board or meeting a need, I think that Gerald Willis will be there at 58. So you can't discount that, and I could definitely see Gerald Willis having his name called. This guy right here at number 2, he did not change, and for valid reason. The Cowboys have garnered a lot of interest in this guy, but just knowing that Demarcus Lawrence signed his long-term deal, our defensive line is almost straight. We did not address interior defensive line, but if we're going value, if we're going off of our open draft board now, we have to go with an impact player that we believe we can get on the field right away, or that we believe can make an impact for a long term. This will be our first pick off the board, and I believe that Jay Sternberger fits that bill, being that he has a private 30 visit. They seen him at the combine. They have private workout, and then you have Dallas Day coming up. I believe that Jay Sternberger has to be on the top of their list, being that he will most likely be there at 58. So Jay Sternberger is your number 2 and still your number 2. Your number 1, surprise, surprise, is your number 1 from last week. And I know that a lot of people, I know that Taylor Rapp running a 4.7 probably made his stock go even higher. Because if you're looking at what teams need as far as an in-the-box safety, him and Taylor Rapp are competing with each other. So I think that pushed him ahead of him. But I believe that the Cowboys really, 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 really want to crack at him. And we have seen this before where the Cowboys have had a night to sleep on something, have moved all the way up into the 2nd round. This could very well happen again. Jerry Jones likes his picks. And I believe that Jerry Jones will like his splash. And I don't know if Jerry Jones or the Cowboys organization wants to wait while they have the roster that we have. They might be able to gamble a little bit. And I believe that they might be willing to trade up a little bit into the 2nd round, maybe give up a 4th round, possibly give up the 3rd round, depending on how much they want this player. If they want Jonathan Abrams enough, which I believe they might, if Jonathan Abrams slips somewhere to around 40, 45, look for the Cowboys to possibly come up, give up a pick, and get this guy. So that's where I am. Jonathan Abrams, still number 1. This week's sleeper is Damien Harris out of Alabama. Now, I know that a lot of people are saying, don't take a running back in the second round. I listened to the draft show just like a lot of Cowboy fans are saying out there. Brian Broaddus brings up a very valid point. What if he's the best available player at 58? Are you going to move back, or are you going to sit there and stay still and get that guy? The fact that they brought him in for a 30 visit is very alarming, because what the Cowboys like to do is they put a lot of stock, they put a lot of value in those 30 visits. And the fact that Damien Harris is there leaves a question mark, because they really like this guy, obviously. So Damien Harris is this week's sleeper. So let me know what you think about this week's sleeper if you had a chance to watch film on him. If you know him very well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know Damien Harris very well. And that's it for this week's power rankings of who the Cowboys take at number 58. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments in the comment section. And like I said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell each time I come out with content. All right, peace. Make sure you subscribe to Gorilla Team ATL on YouTube, as they got this fly ass beat in the background. I'm just going to let the instrumental ride for a little bit.